This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of May versus Junkert. You all have been together for 3 years. You're engaged, but that marriage is on hold because, Mr. May, you believe your fiancé is cheating with your twin brother.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Cheating is bad enough. Cheating with a family member is bad enough. Cheating with a brother has got to be, even worse. But cheating with a twin brother, what does that make you feel like?
It's heartbreaking because not only would I be losing, of course, my fiancé, I would be losing a twin as well.
So how has this affected your relationship with your twin brother?
We hardly ever talk. We went from every day we stay in close communication, and now we don't even talk. I may call him once in a while. I think we said happy birthday to each other recently, but that was it.
You think you said happy birthday the person you share a birthday with?
Yes, I think. And we didn't even see each other, and we spent all of our birthdays together.
Mr. Junkert, you have sat there quietly listening to this. How does it feel to have your fiancé accusing you not only of cheating, but cheating with his twin?
It's killing me. Because I'm not cheating. I've never even cheated with his twin brother at all. I have the sexy twin. They do not even look alike. They do not even look alike, period.
So you're saying, not only am I not cheating with it, but I got the one I want.
Yes. I have my ring right here. I wear it around my neck. If I put it on my finger, he makes me take it off, tells me I don't deserve it right now. We're not at that stage.
So
So I'm constantly having to wear it around my neck.
But this is your engagement ring you're wearing around your neck.
Yes, it's my engagement ring.
And you're wearing it around your neck because your relationship right now with Mr. May is so strained.
Yes, he don't even wear his around his neck or have his.
But he was allowed to wear it on his finger until this came up. And then we had to back up, and I said, we can't go any further until we get this settled first.
These are unbelievable allegations, right?
Right.
And so I gotta ask you the question, what could you have possibly found to support the belief?
Well, going through his phone, I did find twin porn on his phone. And if you're looking at twin porn, that means you're attracted to me, but you're also attracted to my brother.
You say twin porn?
Twin porn, yes, sir.
This is
And I don't mind you looking at porn. I'm a fan of porn myself. But you just can't be looking at twin porn when you're with a twin, because that's just not.
And twin porn, as the name might suggest, is porn that features twins.
Correct, yes.
I want to talk about
Wait a minute, Cutler, I got a question.
Why am I afraid?
Don't be afraid.
Why am I afraid?
Don't be afraid. Could you handle two of me? Woo! What?
Could you handle two of me?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, without a doubt. No question.
All day. All day. Oh, that's easy. I got that.
You got that?
Yeah.
Mr. Junkert, twin porn?
It's just porn to me. It's all it is. He threw a big deal about it and kicked me out of the house. It's just porn to me.
Porn is porn, and the one he
twin.
happened to catch you watching happened to be twin porn.
Yeah, it's just porn to me.
Until you have a twin.
Secretly, do you really want to be with your fiancé and his twin brother?
No, I don't.
You don't?
No, they do not look nothing like
everybody wants a threesome.
I want to be with, and only him. I want to marry him.
There's no secret fantasy working here.
No, there's not.
Everybody wants to be in a threesome at least once. But it's a whole nother thing when you're inviting another family member, a twin. That's a whole different ballgame.
Hey, I ain't the only one who wants to be in a threesome, so do you.
Hey, I said everybody wants to. I said everybody wants to.
But you're saying not with my twin brother.
Exactly.
All right. No threesome with the twin, Cutler.
Note to file.
Note to file.
Exactly.
So, Mr. May, what else have you found to make you think that your fiancé is cheating with your twin brother?
Well, I found his number, my brother John's number, in his phone, not once, not twice, but 3 times.
You found your twin brother's number in Mr. Junkert's phone?
3 times. I go through his phone.
Okay, you're going through the phone.
I gotta know what's going on with my man.
And you see your...
Period. I go through his phone. He knows it.
Okay, so you're going through Mr. Junkert's phone and you see your brother's name.
Correct, the first time. And no big deal. I just went ahead and took it off. No
So
problem.
you deleted it from Mr.
Correct.
Junkert's phone?
Yes, sir.
And that's because of the twin port. He's like,
Yeah.
no.
You didn't want
none
it in
of
there?
that.
No.
Okay, fine. So when you found your twin brother's phone number in Mr. Junkert's phone the second time, what did you do?
I asked him about it and said, why is it in here? And it's just like mine was. And he said, oh, your contacts must have been switched over to my phone or something.
Ah, so like it
No.
synced up, and
Yeah.
that's how it got
Yeah,
there.
but
Okay.
no, don't. Nobody knows my passwords. I keep it that way.
All right.
So.
Okay.
So you deleted it the second time.
Correct.
All right, tell me you did. You found it a third time.
The third time.
All
Here's
right.
the kicker. It was saved under his old job under a second number. So that way I couldn't even see the name or nothing. So
How did you find out it was in the phone, then?
girl, I searched his phone.
So you that kind of person.
Yeah, that kind of person.
You that guy.
I'm that guy.
All right, like Charlie's Angels. You all over it.
Exactly. I know 100%. There's no question because I'm going to know or we just can't go.
All right, Mr. Junker, why do you keep putting his brother's
I
number
don't.
back in there?
I don't. The first time, his brother called me. I didn't answer it. A family member, I think, gave him my phone number because a family member thought it was his phone number because a couple days before that, his family member texted me on that.
Okay.
I never called it back.
How did it get there the second time?
After he deleted it.
Contacts synced up because I had several different numbers from his phone onto mine.
How did it get in there the third time under your work?
I have no clue because when some of my numbers saved under my phone accidentally. Like I had a driver call me the other day and it ended up saving under another name.
You need to
Don't
get
you
your
find-
phone service straight up.
Yeah.
You know,
I needed
I
your
don't
phone.
know.
Thank you.
Don't you
Thank
find that
you.
suspicious?
Very.
Don't you find
Oh,
that
I-
suspicious?
No, because I ain't done nothing with this twin. And don't plan on it.
Mr. May's like, yes, I do find it suspicious. And that's why you here.
Exactly.
All right.
Here.
Mr. May, have you ever confronted your brother about a relationship with Mr. Junkert?
I'm pretty outspoken, if y'all can't tell yet.
Yeah, I can tell you're the shy, reticent type.
A couple of times. The first few times, it was no, nothing happened. And then I guess we were arguing or something, and he decided, yeah, we didn't mess around while you were at work. And to me, you're gonna say that, you got a guilty conscience, or you bedding down.
So your twin brother just said, yeah, we were messing around while you were at work.
Exactly, yes. And I mean, why else are you gonna say that unless you really mean it?
Mr. Junkert, why would Mr. May's twin brother say he had been with you if he hadn't?
He said it in an argument out of anger just
He has
to
said
piss
it
him
too.
off. And I had not said I slept with your brother, thank you.
He said,
There are lots
said
of
I
things
should.
There are lots of things you say in an argument. Why that particular thing? Why would he, of all
His
things
brother
he could
got
say in an
tired of being
argument?
accused. Just
You-
like I did. And I said I should to prove you right.
I'm always right, that period.
No, you're not.
Always.
You know what? You got twin porn. You got his brother's number showing up 3 times in your phone. Nobody can explain it.
Twice hidden.
Twice hidden. And then you got the
Thank
twin
you.
brother saying, I did sleep with your fiance.
Thank you.
What else are we gonna do except have your side, his side, and the twin brother side? He is here. Rob, bring him in. Yeah, they twins.
Don't you tell nobody though.
Please state your full name for the record.
My name is Jonathan May.
You are Mr. Roger May's twin brother, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you are the gentleman, you are the man accused of sleeping with your twin brother's fiance, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you believe that Mr. Junkert is cheating on your brother?
Oh, yeah. By just everything that goes on, I do believe, but it's not with me.
How does it feel to be accused of cheating by your own twin brother?
Oh, it's horrible. It shouldn't be happening. I mean, that's my brother. We shared the same, mom, same womb and everything.
At the same time?
Yeah, we've been through everything together, and then this is just tearing it up. We don't see each other. We don't hang out no more. Nothing like that.
So why did you admit to him, why did you say that you had slept with Mr. Junkert?
Months of going on, just him accusing. It didn't matter what I said. He wasn't gonna believe it anyway. So to shut him up, I said yes, and he shut up.
No.
Well, How do we
don't shut up.
How do we know that you're not just telling us that just to shut us up? How do we know you didn't sleep with Mr. Junkert?
That's all it is.
I'm 150% straight.
So you're straight.
Yes, sir. Yes. I watch
I've slept with more
lesbian
straight
porn
guys
because I
than
don't
I
want to
have
see
gay.
a guy in my fantasies. No, I don't want nothing like that.
So you don't have any romantic interest in Mr. Junkert whatsoever?
No.
Okay. Well, there it is.
I've messed with more straight guys than I have gay, so it don't matter.
To me,
What?
it does.
Mr. May over here, not Mr. May down there.
Yes.
I mean, it's a pretty powerful statement. I believe my twin brother's fiance is cheating. Why is that?
Because he's caught him before. I mean, and he's admitted to it one time before and everything.
Mr. May, is that true? There's been cheating in the past?
There has, and it was very early in our relationship. And he did come out, but it took 3 years for that to come out. And if you hid it for 3 years, what else, how long do I have to wait for something else to come out?
So that has really fueled this issue for you.
It is, I mean, that's my brother, that's my fiance, and now I have neither one of them, so.
So Mr. Junkert, you cheated in the past.
Yes, I have, and I admitted to him. I
But
cheated
3 years later?
Yes.
Are we gonna have to wait another 3 years to find out that you cheated?
on him again.
It may be 4, who knows?
But you understand how this is going to make your life the living hell that shows on your face.
I know.
Because
And
not only were you
I did it out of revenge, because I thought he cheated on me with his ex.
But here's the thing, and this is the key, and I hope you hear me. Nothing good comes from revenge.
Amen.
Revenge does not belong to you,
Amen.
okay?
Thank
You only stab yourself. And I see you weeping because you know it's true.
And Mr. May is hurting also. Tell him what it feels like to you just having to deal with the thought that he may be cheating with your twin brother.
Like, you know, it's constant. Like, I have no peace, no rest. Nobody to turn to. You know that.
I know, baby. Everything I tell you, though, you don't believe me. You call me a liar.
Well,
I try
that's
to
because
tell
we're
you
not
I'm
3 years down the road yet. So I don't know if it's true or not.
All right, Mr. Cutler,
I
we
think
got a lot.
Yeah, I think we've heard enough evidence.
And so to bring clarity to this situation, we have done a complete and full investigation. At this time, the court would like to call certified polygraph examiner Tommy Platt to see, is he cheating?
Tommy Platt.
Would you share your credentials, please?
Yes, ma'am. I've been a licensed polygraph examiner for over 11 years and conducted nearly 3,000 examinations.
All right, let's do this.
I'm extremely nervous.
Why are you nervous?
He's afraid it's going to be true, and it's not.
That's my life.
He's Rachel.
Your life is in the balance. Are you gonna walk out of here with a brother and a fiance, or are you gonna walk out alone?
Exactly.
What if he fails?
Done. I mean, that's the ultimate betrayal.
Okay, Mr. Platt?
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
all on you. You asked, since the start of your relationship with Mr. May, Roger May, in April of 2016, have you had physical sexual contact with his twin brother, Jonathan May? What was his response?
He stated no, Your Honor.
What was the results of the lie detector?
The lie detector determined that he was being truthful.
Told you, babe. Told you.
I have to tell you, Mr. May, of all the results I've heard, this was the one that made my stomach tighten up.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Mr. Platt, you also asked Mr. Junkert, other than what Mr. May already knows about, have you had physical sexual contact with anyone other than Mr. May since your engagement? What was his response to that question?
He stated no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being truthful.
Told you, baby. I told you. Told you, baby.
Mr. May, you were in danger of losing a fiance and a brother when you walked in here. Now you get to walk out with both. How does that make you feel?
Oh, thankful.
Is he allowed to put that ring back on?
Yes, okay.
All right.
Can he take it off of his neck and put it on his ring finger where it belongs?
Mr. May number 2, as he said, I'm glad you're getting your brother back.
Love you, baby.
All right.
Oh,
it's
wait,
a,
yeah.
all right.
Come on, man.
Yay.
I told you, man. Thank you, guys.
And what's the lesson learned? Trust your love. If you love each other, build on that.
You all are married, you've been together for 12 years, you have one child together, and this relationship, although it started out as high school sweethearts, may end right here today, depending on what happens in this proceeding. Am I right, Ms. Wilkerson?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you've opened this proceeding. Tell us why you're here.
I'm here today because I think my husband has been cheating on me while I was pregnant.
Wow.
I think he finds me less attractive. He has been distant. I tried everything and nothing. He's changed.
And this has been since the pregnancy, he's just changed.
Yes.
You know, all the things he used to do for you, he's not doing anymore?
No, Your Honor. He used to come home and kiss me and love on me, and I don't get nothing of that anymore.
So what I'm hearing is your sex life is diminished?
Yes, Your Honor, it has.
How old is your baby?
She is 3 months.
Oh boy, so that's enough time to figure it out.
Yeah.
And he has stayed over here and he's not coming closer.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
And you think this lack of affection that he is showing towards you, he's showing that affection to somebody else?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you think he's cheating on you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Wilkerson, she is saying that you are distant, that you're not engaged, that you are not intimate with her anymore, and this, she believes, is all tied to her having your child. Is this true?
No, Your Honor.
All right, tell me what's going on. What is she missing?
I work open and close all day long. Sometimes I come home, I get tired. We have a kid together. It's, you know, having a newborn, it's hard to sit there and do things. It's hard to be as intimate as I'd want to be.
Okay. Well, that's, you know, we know that having a new baby does have an impact on your whole life, including your sex life. But she's saying nothing is going on.
You can always make
I love
time.
my wife. She's the first person I've ever been with since the day we first met.
Okay.
She's my first everything.
But Ms. Wilkerson, if you find out he's cheating, what does that mean for your marriage?
I mean, we've been through a lot, Your Honor, but if he's cheating, I gotta go. I can't do it anymore. I'm just gonna be by myself.
And Mr. Wilkerson, you understand that. If she finds out that you're cheating, she is leaving. She's out the door.
Yes.
And Ms. Wilkerson, you've talked about the fact that your sex life has changed. How is that affecting you?
He used to love my body.
I still do.
Yeah, okay. I gained 60 pounds since the pregnancy.
Don't even care about it.
I've tried everything. I tried to bathe him, love on him, get naked in front of him, but he doesn't even do nothing.
You said you were bathing him?
Yeah, and he doesn't even do nothing. He doesn't even have a rise out of him.
Because that's the part that got my attention, like you bathed him, huh?
Yeah.
Don't
and
get
he
any
doesn't
ideas, Mr. Cutler. I'm not. That's,
Well, she might be onto something here.
well, she might be, but not for me. That ain't gonna, I'm not gonna do that. Now, I'll run you a bath and put all the oils, but then you're on your own.
All right, so I got you down for a definite maybe.
Oh. Well, I do have to say, if you're doing all that and getting 0, that would make my woman's intuition go, now what's going on here?
Yeah.
And so, Ms. Wilkerson, you think he's cheating. Why?
He's been coming home late from work, so I've been checking his GPS on his phone.
When you say late, are you talking just a few minutes, or how late is he coming home?
3 to 4 hours late.
Oh,
Where does he work?
He works in Concord.
Okay.
I have a map. Can I show you the map?
Sure. Yeah, you submitted this to the
Yes.
court. Okay.
okay, so we got a map. It says our home, that's where you live.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
It says Mr. Wilkerson's job.
Yes.
Okay. And so how long does it normally take him to get home?
It should be 20 minutes.
Okay.
Is the shortest route.
Now,
And that's what we see in the blue.
Yes.
Okay.
So if he takes, maybe not the shortest route, not way out the way, but maybe another route, how long would that take him?
The longest route is 26 minutes away,
right.
which is going to be in the yellow. But,
Okay.
But it takes him 3 to 4 hours to get home.
Well,
Why is it-
because there's a lot of construction going on.
It don't take 3 to 4
there's a lot of
hours.
constru-
You
there's a lot of
crazy.
There's a lot.
Wait.
There's a lot of construction going on, and there is traffic jams, and
How often is this happening, Miss Wilkerson? How often
Almost
is he
every day since
Almost every day.
since I've been
Since you
the
had the
pregnancy.
baby or
Yes.
pregnant?
Yes, Your Honor. Since the baby, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Wilkerson, you got one route, the shortest route, and then you got another route, the longest route. So even if there's construction on the shortest route, it still shouldn't take you any more than 26 minutes to get home by the other route, correct?
well, whenever I sit there and realize there's traffic jam, it's going to take me forever to get home. I'll try to get off the interstate, just try to take the back way, and everybody's thinking the same thing I am.
Okay.
Take the back way.
Thank you.
So no matter what I do, it's
Okay,
But
well,
even if you-
that might get you to
Yes.
60 minutes?
Yes. Yes,
Maybe
Mr. Cutler.
75 minutes. That doesn't get you all the way to
3 to 4 hours every day almost.
I want to say about 3 or 4 hours,
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't lying.
maybe 2 or 3.
2 to 3 hours.
Well,
okay,
why does it
still
matter?
much
You
longer
shouldn't
than
be
it
getting
should
home
be.
that late.
Okay,
anyway.
what are you doing during that 2 hours?
I'm trying to get home.
You trying to get
Are
home?
you really trying to get home?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because to a lot of us, particularly Judge Dana and me, it sounds like you might be avoiding going home. Are you avoiding going home because of the baby, or are you avoiding going home because you got a couple stops to make along the way to see some people, if you know what I'm referring to?
Miss Wilkerson, can you tell me why you believe Mr. Wilkerson is cheating right now?
Yes, Your Honor. So I was tracking his phone, and it pinged at the mall. Can I show you the map?
Sure, this is what you submitted to the court.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
You pinged his phone.
Yeah, to the mall. Okay, so I called him and asked him. He was like, I'm at the food restaurant. And the food restaurant is going to be right up here at the Blue.
So knowing where his phone was pinging, you called him to see what he was going to say.
Yeah,
And you thought he was going to say, I was at the mall.
right.
But instead he said, I'm at the fast food restaurant.
Right, Your Honor. And that's a far away distance, so why is he
I don't know
why is he
how-
at the fast food restaurant when the mall's
I
right
don't know
over there
how
and
the
it's
GPS
pinging him
system
there?
works. Fast food restaurant, that's where I go, that's where I eat lunch at, because it's the cheapest place around where I work at.
Okay, so you're saying you were not at the mall,
No.
you were at the fast food restaurant.
No, I don't even know why I would even go at the mall.
Okay, and here's the thing, love. Sometimes with technology, it will ping near in a place. And
Yeah, but that's a considerable distance. I mean, even looking at the map, it looks close together, but when you look at it to scale, you see, that's a considerable distance. There's a roadway that you have to cross there. It's not as close as it looks
I
on
also
the map.
tracked him there 2 more times, Your Honor.
so this wasn't the only time.
Yeah.
Isn't it okay for him to go to the mall?
Yes, but I think he's lying to me, so I think he's seeing another woman. He does come home and he smells like sweaty sex and he smells like perfume.
You said when he comes home, at times he smells like sweaty sex and perfume.
Yes, Your
That
Honor.
is really an awful combo. I just want to put that out there.
I do have a question then.
All right.
Based on that, Mr. Wilkerson, what fast food restaurant are you eating at when you come home smelling like sweaty sex and perfume?
Working in the hot sun, I do sweat.
But it's pinging you at the mall, huh?
But here's the problem. There are 2 or 3 problems. One, unless all of your outdoor work is at the mall, that doesn't explain why your phone's pinging there. And number 2, there's a difference between work sweat, i.e. I'm outdoors doing lawn or construction or something like that, and sweaty sex smell. And I think if anybody's gonna know the difference for you, it's gonna be your wife. She will know that you've been working, and she'll know when you've been working.
Working it.
Or working it out,
Well,
whatever
you've been
you
working,
wanna.
well, you've been working it.
Yeah. All right, is there any other reason that you believe Mr. Wilkerson is in fact cheating?
Yes. He was coming home late again from work.
Okay.
And he put the phone on the bed. and went to the bathroom. So I grabbed him, was looking through his phone, and I found this message that said, "Hey babe, can I see your?" And I was like, oh wow.
I didn't see that coming. Okay.
So I kept strolling, and then I seen these nude pictures of these girls. Can I show you?
Do you have that with you?
Yes, I have the evidence.
Rob, would you please get that piece of evidence?
And so this is what you found when you were going through his phone. Came home, he laid on the bed.
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, all right.
So what is this?
It says, laugh out loud, I'm Queen Blank. I'm single and bored. And what we're looking at, Mr. Cutler, if you couldn't see it, is a lady completely nude, reclining very sexily, saying, I'm single and bored.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next picture, if that wasn't enough, it's a lady that's nude, and she is, well, wide open. Yeah.
Close-up shot of her totally nude.
Yes, it's a lot going on here. And then we wonder why she thinks you're cheating. Okay.
Mr. Wilkerson, why do you have these pictures in your phone?
I have watched porn, you know, sometimes I do need release from stress.
Why you need to watch porn when you got me?
I'm guessing it's junk mail, spam.
Yeah, this is some kind of spam right here.
And there's sometimes where I'm watching it out, where I'm getting stressed out at work and I go to the restroom, release some stress, and then I come home.
You don't need that.
All right.
You got me, like I said.
Well, that explains why he's coming home from work sweaty and smelling like sex.
Well, exactly. And number two, why he's not having sex with her. He's worn out from work.
Exactly, Your Honor.
Work. Do you believe that, or do you think, no, there's another woman involved?
I think he's cheating.
You
Your
think
Honor.
he's cheating?
So you don't even believe that that's what's happening at work?
Right.
Now,
there's no explanation for that.
Ms. Wilkerson, I'm watching your face. Tell him how you're feeling right in this moment, right now, as we sit here.
Okay. I feel like you should want me more instead of looking at them pictures and doing that. Instead of lying to me, you should want to do more with me. We've been together for so long, and so you just don't need to lie to me. Just be honest with me.
Do you hear her?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand how she feels?
Yes, Your Honor.
And I think we have enough evidence, love.
Well, to help resolve these issues, this court has done a full and complete investigation. At this time, the court will call certified polygraph examiner Tommy Platt to determine, is he cheating? Ron, please report Mr. Platt out. Tommy Platt. Mr. Platt, how are you today?
Wonderful, Your Honor.
It's good to see you, sir.
Good to see y'all.
Would you state your credentials, please, for the court?
Yes, sir. I have over 30 years' experience in the United States military and as a police officer. I've been a licensed examiner for over 11 years and conducted nearly 3,000 examinations.
And you conducted a polygraph examination of Mr. Wilkerson, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. You asked Mr. Wilkerson, have you had sexual intercourse with any of the women you communicated with online? What was his response?
Your Honor, he stated no.
What did the polygraph determine?
The polygraph determined that he was telling the truth.
All right. You also asked Mr. Wilkerson, have you had sexual intercourse with any woman other than Mrs. Wilkerson since getting married? What was his response?
Your Honor, he stated no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being truthful.
Ms. Wilkerson, I see some relief on your face.
Absolutely. That's really her first smile. She actually has dimples. I didn't even know. All right, what you got to say to him, Miss Wilkerson?
I'm sorry, baby, for accusing you, and I love you, and I'm sorry.
Go on over there and give him some love. All right, Mr. Cutler, what you got to tell him?
Well, let me start with Mr. Wilkerson. First of all, I'm glad it was determined that you were not cheating. So that's a good thing. You've got a good woman here. Any woman that bathes you is a keeper. I'm just telling you, okay?
Even those that don't bathe you, they can be keepers.
Yeah, so, but you got a good woman here who loves you, but you're gonna have to work a little harder to show her that you love her, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
And so here's the thing. As a woman who's had 3 babies for Mr. Cutler, you're welcome. They're all grown now. You know, we forget after you stay married and then you have the obligations of parenting and all the responsibilities of running and managing a household and taking care of a home. You forget how to romance each other. And sometimes I get that you're tired and you may not want to have sex, but you have to do some things to create that intimacy. Because that's really what sex is about. It's creating this special time between you and your wife.
You all have been engaged for 9 months.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. McFadden, why have you brought your fiancé to court today?
Your Honor, before I answer your question, may I just say you look absolutely beautiful.
Oh, boy. Thank you.
Well, now to answer your question, Your Honor. I brought her to court today because I believe that she's cheating on me. Over the last about month and a half, things have just been a little suspicious, you know? I need to know if she's cheating on me or not. I need my answer today.
Have you ever been cheated on in the past?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you know what it feels like?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you're having those feelings now?
Yes, Your Honor.
Tell me what those feelings are like.
That feeling it's the biggest feeling of betrayal. You know, you put all your time, love, and affection into that one person, and then they go and they're unfaithful to you. You feel absolutely betrayed. You know, like I wasted all my time and my energy, and you're gonna go do me like that? You know, it hurts. You know, it almost like takes something from you, and I can't go through that again.
How many times have you been cheated on?
In all my past relationships?
All of them?
All of them.
How many of them?
Like 4, 5, and 3 of them all slept with the same person. Yeah.
Okay, so how in the world did 3 people you were involved with end up sleeping with the same guy? What kind of hate does he have for you?
Because I kept him around. He took advantage of me. And I was just blind. And, you know, he was doing it, and that's all.
And so now you fear that your fiancé is doing the same thing.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Gonzalez, what are you here to prove?
I'm here to prove that I'm not like everybody else, to be honest with you. Honestly, I feel the same way everybody else sympathetically felt initially when they heard his story. I completely understand. Like, I cried when he told me. I'm a sympathetic person. I'm a mother of 2. Of course. I mean, that sucks that your best friend slept with everybody. My thing is, just because that one person did that, don't put me through that. I was in a domestic violence relationship myself. I got me and my 2 kids out of that situation. So just because you live something, don't bring your past into my life now. You know what I mean? I finally freed myself. You know what I mean? And like, I'm kind of getting emotional a little bit. He's younger than me. There's an age gap. You know what I mean? So I don't hate him for it. I'm just thoroughly frustrated at this point, because at some point, like, when is enough patience on my part enough?
All right, so knowing his history, you would never cheat on him. Is
I
that
wouldn't
what
cheat
you're
on
saying?
him. No. I mean, honestly, me being 30, honestly, I robbed the cradle. I like watching Barney, playing PlayStation, you know what I mean? And like me, like the person that I apparently might be cheating with, he's old. And if I want to play bingo, then I would just leave the Barney situation and go on to play bingo. You know? I don't like prune juice. I mean, this is my man, so.
All right, so Mr. McFadden.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you, in fact, being paranoid and bringing these horrible past experiences into your relationship with your fiancé?
Yes, Your Honor. I do. Half of me thinks it's just because of my own insecurities and my own, you know, past relationships that were unfaithful.
But there's another half of you that feels there's something going on, and that's why you brought her to court today.
Yes, Your Honor.
What does that half feel like?
I got off work about a half hour early. You know, I wanted to come home, surprise her, you know, maybe give her a little foot rub before she does what she does. And so I walk into my apartment and I look in, and there's a man sitting on my couch. I close the door back just to make sure it's the right apartment. You know, I look up, check the number, it's the right apartment. And I walk back in, I look at him, Well, what you doing here? She asked me to come fix the pipes. There's no tool belt, no wet towels, no paper towels, no nothing like that. So, don't you need a tool belt or some cement to fix the pipes? Because wasn't none of that in the house. But yet, you sitting on my couch, drinking my beer, and and you know what? I'm serious about my beer. A 6-pack of my beer cost me $10. Okay, so something in my head just kind of went ding, 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 ding.
All right.
All right.
So, Miss Gonzalez, where do you find an extremely neat, toolless plumber who likes beer?
I
That's
found
laying pipe. Putting pipe in.
Let me just explain this. So he was at work, as he stated. He got off of work when he did. I sent him a text message letting him know that there was a problem at the house. Now, again, a mother of 2. So my children want the phone, they want the PlayStation, they want this, they want that, making dinner. So next thing you know, I'm washing dishes also, because I'm a multitasker, and there's water spraying from underneath my sink. So I can wade in the water, I could sing the Christian song, I could do that, or I could, call somebody to try to get it fixed. That's what I would do, because I'm a mom, I'm trying to get everything taken care of. So I see one of my neighbors, who he actually knows more so than he's actually stating. He has drank with him before. He's been in our house before, right? Or wrong? Have we all sat down drinking together, your beers?
Yes, but I was in the house.
Okay.
Your Honor, I have this thing because I've been cheated on in the past. If I am not in the house, there should be no other man in the house while I'm not there.
Okay, but
Wait a minute. Have you articulated that to your fiance that she can't have no men in the house?
When I'm not there, yes, Your Honor.
Mr. McFadden, that's not realistic. If she's home and you're at work and, the cable guy, the gas guy, anything can go wrong in the house where you need someone to come and fix something. To have a blanket rule that no male can be in the house while you're not there, that's not really realistic, is it?
No, Your Honor. I'm on my way home from work, and somebody that I say what's up to in the neighborhood, they say, hey, are you and Brittany still together? I say, yeah, man, why, what's up? Well, I seen her at the park with the neighbor, and he's pushing your children on the swing. So, go home, I talk to her about it. Why were you at the park with the neighbor? Oh, I just saw him in passing. So y'all walked to the park, stayed at the park. Did you walk home with him too? That's another red flag. I was confused.
Miss Gonzalez, did you go to the park with this same neighbor?
Did I go to the park with the same neighbor? No. Was I at the park with my children? Yes. My town is very, very small. So when he's walking down the street, he's like, hey, what's up? So when he came over, he just started pushing my daughter in the swing. I'm like, well, I'm headed home. Mind you, he lives in the same area as me. So I'm not gonna stand there and be like, okay, well, I'm headed home to make dinner, so you're going that way, I'm going that way, so I'm just gonna stand here and wait until you leave and then I'll go, just because somebody might see us. Like, do you know what I mean?
So did this neighbor have any kids in the park?
No, he just saw me in passing and he was like, hey, what's up? Literally.
So you were
Too
just
many.
being friendly?
I was just being nice.
And he was being nice?
And he was just being nice, yeah.
All right. And so is that what she explained to you?
Yes, Your Honor, that is exactly what she explained to me.
And what did you respond to her?
I still didn't, something in my mind just won't let me believe it. You know what I'm saying? Because of the past.
So how is this tension affecting your daily life in your home?
We've been arguing for about literally a month, straight, on and off, during the day. So everything will be fine, and then he'll make one comment, I'll make a comment, I'll walk away, and he'll be like, oh, you just don't care? So you're just gonna do this, you're just gonna cheat? I'll go to the bathroom or go to the store, and he'll just think that I'm cheating.
All right, so because of this neighbor, your relationship is in turmoil right now.
I was getting off work. I called her to see what she was doing, where she was. I was in such a happy mood. I wanted to talk to her, tell her how much I love her.
This story?
So it's ring, ring, ring. Hello? Let me just make sure I got the right number here. That does say Brittany. So I hang up. Who is this man who answered her phone? I get home, I confront her about it. She says it was the driver service. She was at the grocery store. That's still a little weird to me. I don't get it. And it's not that I didn't call back to back. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's an emergency or something. Can you ignore the phone call and just continue on with what you're doing? And then call me back after you're done put up your groceries?
Okay, Ms. Gonzalez, did another man answer your phone?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so here's the thing.
Are you sensing a pattern, though? Do you see the pattern? If I
No. I'm asking you, why did another man answer your phone?
Because if I did not have the phone answered or answer the phone, he would have thought I was cheating for not answering it. I cannot win anything.
Okay, so tell me what happened. Make me understand how the car...
In the driver service car, groceries, again, I'm always with the kids, he works. So the phone rings, I look at it, I'm in the middle of making sure my kids are not exiting the street side car door. Guys, get out this side, because the car stopped, the phone starts ringing. Okay, cool, I look at it, I see who it is, I have all the groceries, I'm trying to get out the car. I was like, sir, can you please just answer this phone? If I don't answer it, he's gonna be mad. So the guy's like, all right, cool, hello? Hold on real quick. Gives me the phone. I'm like, hold on real quick, I'm gonna call you back when I get in the house. He's like, who just answered your phone? If I didn't answer the phone, you would say, well, I've been calling you, you didn't answer the phone, because it's happened before. I don't want to be accused of cheating for not answering, so I did the next best thing, have somebody else answer it, so at least I have the phone, it's on, I'll call you back in a second.
All right, why didn't you have one of the kids answer the phone?
I didn't think about that at the moment, because there was so much going on, I was just like, somebody just please answer the phone. Somebody just answer this phone for me, please. So no, I did not think about that, and that would have been definitely a better option to avoid this whole situation.
Yeah, because the phone's in the backseat with you, the kid's in the backseat with you. Yep. It makes sense that someone in the backseat would readily answer the phone for you.
The door, but he had the door right there, and I literally just asked him. I don't know if it was like a panic mode, but I always have so much to do. I'm always so stressed. And I was just like, could you please answer this? Because I was sick and tired of arguing. It's been like a month and a half, just straight him telling me that I'm doing stuff that I'm not. And I'm over it.
This court was curious about the policies and procedures of the driving service you were using. So we have a driver here who works for the same service to testify about those policies and procedures.
Okay.
Ron, would you please escort Kenneth Kane into the courtroom?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Kane, you have to stand right over here by the monitor, please. How you doing, Your Honor?
Good day, sir. How are you?
Good.
Thank you for coming in to help us with this issue.
No problem.
You are a driver, and you work for the same service that our defendant was in, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, is it acceptable under your company's policies and procedures to accept a phone call on behalf of a passenger?
It's actually forbidden. We don't want to be liable for anybody's property.
Ms. Gonzalez testified that the driver grabbed her phone and answered it. That would be against company policy.
Correct.
Have you heard of any relationships between drivers and passengers?
I have both relationships and relations.
And what happens to those individuals when the company discovers that?
Well, they're terminated, ma'am.
All right.
Thank you very much for your assistance and your testimony today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Ron,
Mr.
would you
Kane.
please escort him out of the courtroom?
So, Ms. Gonzalez, based on that testimony, this particular driver essentially put his job at risk.
To answer my phone.
Yes. And that's what you want the court to accept as your testimony.
It was the truth.
Well, you could see why your fiance would have some concerns.
In that instance, definitely, yes.
And in an effort to get to the bottom of this court has ordered a polygraph test of Ms. Gonzalez, and we have the results. Ron, do you have those results, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Want to share? Mm-hmm. I'll share with you.
See, I want to be like you guys. That's what I want, honestly.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that.
Ms. Gonzalez, you were asked, have you ever had sexual intercourse with your neighbor? Your response to that question was no. The polygraph results indicate no deception.
Told you. So you are being truthful?
Yes.
You have not had any sexual intercourse with the neighbor in question?
I do not like bingo. I told you that.
Did you have sexual relations with the driver who answered your phone?
Yes.
You answered no. The polygraph determined you were being truthful.
Mr. McFadden, I saw you. There was a big sigh of relief.
Your Honor, I am so relieved. I can finally let go of those insecurities and, try to build my relationship back.
Okay, can you really? Because whatever has happened to you in the past has really deeply scarred you. I mean,
Yes, Your Honor.
it has almost consumed your being in this relationship. Can you put all that behind you?
Your Honor, to have this lady for the rest of my life, I would do anything.
Ms. Gonzalez, tell me how you're feeling.
I'm happy. I'm happy.
And do you believe that your fiance can put this behind him so you all can move forward?
I do. I think it'll take a little time, but I think he's worth it, so.
All right.